Hey guys, it's me, Boog!
And Dad!
And today we're going to be finally reviewing the World Heavyweight Championship replica.
Yeah, this is kind of a makeover, a redo, a reenactment, whatever you want to call it, because we shot this actually well over a month ago, but somehow it got lost on our other camera. So we're here to try to do this one more time and get it up on the channel, because this is a really, really cool replica belt.
So for all of you that have been commenting that we haven't fulfilled our promise, here you go.
Absolutely. The World Heavyweight Championship Big Gold replica title from the WWE shop, otherwise known as the Crumb Rhine. All right, Boog, so I guess we'll start with the awesome bag that they give you. It's, as you can tell, it is brown and not black. That's the first kind of unusual thing you kind of see about this, you notice about this bag. And of course, it's got a really nice printed on picture of the big gold front plate. And there you go. You can see what it says there. Yeah, really, really nice looking bag. I love that they made it brown to match the replica leather on the strap. But that was a really cool idea.
Yeah. And then here's the back.
Pretty standard there with the zipper.
Yeah, classic zipper.
And a little story on the...
So sorry for the background noise. Mel and Daggins are currently wrestling.
Are they? Yes. Well, how appropriate.
Yes.
Cat wrestling is a review of the big gold. Yes. But this belt, let's see. So I guess you can go ahead and start doing your, kind of opening it up. But this one, the hunt for it went down all last year. It was debuted at WrestleMania 2023. Sold out super quick. Come back in stock a couple times. Sold out really quick again. They had a real hard time keeping these in stock. So long story short, we got down to the fall. And I think Mom actually texted me and said, hey, I think this is it. It's in stock. So I checked and it was. So we ordered it. And Boog ended up getting this for Christmas last year, 23.
Yeah, a kind of funny story about that is that I also texted Dad that it was in stock, and he just like sent me like a winky face or something.
yeah, he caught up with that too. But yeah, it was a hard time getting a hold of this thing for most of last year because it was so popular, and there's a good reason for that because it is so absolutely amazing. It is very, very good. I think it's the best big gold replica the WWE shop has ever done, and actually, it's one of the best out there. It really, because it was so popular, it didn't go on sale last year. You were pretty much going to pay the full $450, I believe it cost. Now that we're coming up on the 1 year mark for it, it might be dropping in price a little bit. You might be able to catch it on sale, but that definitely wasn't an option last year when it was flying off the website there. So I guess we'll take a peek.
While we're here, we might as well take a look at the back.
Yep. So you got standard straps. The one thing we did notice with this, and we bought quite a few of these replica titles,
is that
as you probably know,
is that they actually covered majority of the screws except for two.
Yes, that's very true. And this would be a nameplate.
Yeah.
To change that out.
The nameplate.
Of course, there's your official WWE shop. Authentic, yada yada, some labels there. Normal, standard stuff you get with these.
And then your normal stickers that you can take off.
Yeah. But what I was talking about was the stench. I mean, I'm telling you folks, when this thing come out of the bag, it stunk. And it's gotten much, much better. But, I mean, we're talking 2 months now of it being, out of its packaging, sitting here airing out on our shelf.
Yeah, we had to spray it with Febreze the first night that we got it.
Yeah, we tried a few things. It's just a really strong, chemically smell. I'm sure something in the manufacturing process. But I've never noticed any other ones smell that way. But this one does. Maybe it's something to do with the brown leather, I don't know, paint or what they're doing. It's got to be something to do with the strap, though. It's got to be. I mean, the metal couldn't stink, I wouldn't think. So, but anyway, I'm not quite sure what that was. But even now, getting this close to it again, because it's been on a shelf for a long time, I can still smell it a little bit, but nowhere near as strong as it was those first few weeks.
You could smell we could really so we pretty much, our living room is let's say it's like this. We have our mini couch over here and our big couch over here. We put it on this mini couch and we could smell it from all the way to the other side of the room.
Oh yeah. It would fill up the room with its fabulous odor there for a couple weeks for sure. Yes. So all right, so I guess let's do the big reveal here. We've seen the back of the strap.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wow, and there she is, ladies and gentlemen, the Crumb Rhine Big Gold World Heavyweight Championship. So this is basically my understanding. Let's
get the bag out of here.
A direct replica of the Crumb Run, which obviously was the original Big Gold, of course, that Ric Flair debuted in the late 80s, 86, 87, something like that. So yeah, and this is taken directly from that original title. So dimensions, the scroll work, everything on it, they tried their best to match up to that belt as much as probably humanly possible. And I think they absolutely nailed it. Like I said, again, to the strap color, it's not leather. It's WWE shop, so not leather strap, but it's their synthetic thing. But still, they made a good attempt because, this, a lot of people did not know that because over time, and then through
cat wrestling in the background.
Yeah, and through all this particular
baggies and Mo are like this.
Yeah, all those particular titles, adventures through the years, with Flair and all the rest of the guys, it took quite a bit of abuse, and the brown strap quickly turned darker and appeared black on camera for most of its life. So you really have to find that first like early year or so where he's on TV when he debuts it to really tell that it's actually a brown strap, because it does look black on camera.
And even though it's like brown strap, you can still see like there's like some a little bit of black mixed in with it too.
Yeah, I don't know if the which I really love the way they did that,
but it more of like a leather look.
It does. It gives it more like a leather look. Yeah, because you got a little bit of darkness in here with the brown. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera, but of course the regular snaps that you would get, with any Replica title.
Kind of like the stitching kind of being exposed there. Also kind of like makes it look more leatherish as well.
Yeah, the stitching looks good. I think they did an excellent job other than the smell. So let's get close to it here and kind of just look at some of the details.
And also, I think they might, if I'm not mistaken, it could also just be the silver, but I think they kind of might have used maybe like a bit of like a lighter or maybe like duller gold. Maybe.
Yeah, it's not as bright gold, I guess I would call it. It's more of a
it's more
bronze
of a dull
gold, yeah.
Yeah, I think it does it gives it more of like a royal look.
It does, but it doesn't look bad. I like it.
Yeah.
And I think that's just it comes down to how they polish it. But anyway, so if we look here, we'll start here at the left side of the belt. You kind of see they did all the detailed work. I mean, this is really, really deep. I think these plates are at least 4 millimeters. And like I said, you can just feel all this. These guys stick up out of the, off of the plate quite a bit. And then you've got the red gems in there.
Yeah, the gemstones.
And you have the dual plating, which that's what the original one had. And I think that's another reason why maybe it doesn't look as quite, I guess, golden looking as a lot of the other replicas they've done lately, like the WWE shop one or even the Van Du one, because most of those are not dual plated. So when they do the dual plating, you actually have the silver back there. So you have a lot of silver in this with the gold. But of course, if this was all just gold, it would obviously look a lot more gold. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the dual plating, but that's what the original title had. It was dual plated. And like I said, it's basically just a giant Western belt buckle, because that was.
And then, at least for me, you can definitely tell that's more double plated when it comes to the main plate itself.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, all that dual plating in there. And again, just carrying over from the side plates. I mean, the detailing work on this is just absolutely amazing. I'm sure it's machine, but how they were able to get, like I said, such basically perfection out of all these different swirls. I mean, it just looks amazing. Absolutely awesome. There's your nameplate. Of course, like you said, if you had it filled out, the name would be in gold, so it would be there, and that would be a little more gold to the belt, which I don't know if they're going to do nameplates for this. I don't know why they wouldn't. They made it where you could change it out. So what do you think?
I do know that for I believe for most of the titles, they normally don't do the nameplates. Normally you have to go and like get them like customly made.
I see. Gotcha. So of course, here's the big crown with the jewels. Here, the world, all this just looks really, really, really close to Flair's original belt.
And the world here, it also it's like a different gold. It's more like it seems like it looks darker.
Does it look darker to you? Maybe our lighting,
or at least this part definitely looks. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I think it definitely is. I think it definitely is darker.
Or just slightly different.
Yeah, I think this is like a slightly darker gold.
Yeah, and I'm going to pick it up here and this rope border that they've done is amazing. It goes front to back and it's all the way around, and it looks really, really, really great. A lot of other replica titles they've done, this is kind of cut off at the top, but you can see, like I said, just the attention to detail. They went, all the way around with it, just like the original. just looks absolutely outstanding. There's the plate over there. Pretty much the same as for the other side. All right, Boog, I guess turn it up on its end. We'll get a different angle.
And a no-go tip, obviously.
No-go tip. Just your snaps down there.
Yeah. What do you want to see, Dad?
Turn it up on, like it's normally.
So yeah, then you have like pretty much like your normal like snaps here. They haven't switched to Velcro like WWE has.
Right.
On television.
There she is. So yeah, if you're looking for, a big gold replica, I have to recommend this one. Like I said, I've also looked at Fan Dudes, looked at a few other places. I'm not going to say this is the best one on the planet. I'm sure you could spend a whole ton of money and get something, maybe even a little closer. But for the price range and what they're offering here, this is definitely one of the best ones available. And like I said, now that it's been out a year, it may not be quite as crazy popular, so you might be able to catch it for maybe $350 instead of $450. And of course, that would be even a better deal. But like I said, you can see, like I said, here it is just absolutely stunning. Beautiful, beautiful belt. They did a great job. I don't think we're going to get, I don't know why it took this long for it to happen, but at least it finally did. So, and if you get a chance to watch, I'm trying to think, let's see, what's Conrad? Conrad, he hosts, his name is Conrad Thompson. He hosts not the Brother Love show, but what's Brother Love's?
Bruce Pritchard?
Yes, he hosts Bruce Pritchard's show. But anyway, Conrad is the one that now actually owns the original Big Gold. And he's got a couple little videos out there on YouTube where he takes it around to different places. And I think there's one where he compares this belt to the original, and it's strikingly close. It truly is. But yeah, he has the Holy Grail in his possession, the mother of all belts, and he's actually married to Ric Flair's daughter, one of his daughters, not Charlotte. So there's another one. So that's how Flair was able to get the belt back when he did his last match, a year or so ago. Yeah. The one that never should have happened, but he came out wearing Big Gold because obviously Conrad, handed it over to him. So there's no telling what that thing is actually worth. I don't think it's probably priceless with all the wrestling history it actually has on it.
Yeah, it probably is.
Because that belt was the belt for probably 15 years. Yeah. So I don't think there's any other belt out there that's like that. Because even with some of our other favorite ones, there were so many different iterations.
Yeah, probably the cue to bring this thing in there.
Yeah, especially when the way WWE was doing things. I mean, yeah, like I said, the wrestlers would often keep the belt they won. They would just come out with another one.
I'm pretty sure, well, not exactly now, but like now with WWE, you do have to like travel around with the championship. They don't get to keep the championship. You pretty much it goes to the next person and pretty much keeps going. Gotcha.
Yeah, but that's why this one has so much history because it's that one basically only belt that was the same belt through a whole lot of years.
I do know that they did. I'm pretty sure at some point, like during the Attitude Era, they did change it.
Yeah, it went out. They took it out of circulation, of course, after WWE bought WCW. Booker T, I believe, actually brought it over. Yeah. Somewhere shortly after that, they changed it out, and WWE came up with their own version. It was very similar, but it was not the original.
It was. Let's see. It was, and then you have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, which is now combined with the current WWE title.
Oh yeah, I don't think we can get into this again, babe. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, we were just showing this. This is, of course, the Winged Eagle. That's the newer one, the dual plated, and it is beautiful as you can see too. Just to kind of show you. So with these two belts here, if you're a wrestling fan in the 80s or 90s, these are, like I said, the holy grail of wrestling titles. As far as growing up in that time period, watching the shows. And man, every time I see that Winged Eagle, especially on camera, it's just even more and more amazing. Me and Boog always kind of go back and forth on what our favorite belt is.
Yeah, we really have my favorite versus Dad's favorite.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, my vote still goes the old Winged Eagle, just as far as from my favorite belt, and then of course second is this, and I think Boog is just the opposite, right?
Yeah.
So pretty much just the opposite.
Mom is now giving Dad some samples here.
A little more. Yes. Sorry, I was trying to sample the chicken noodle soup sauce. Woo! Just put it in my mouth at 580 degrees. Now 3rd-degree burns my tongue.
Dad's on fire right now.
Yes. So anyway. Boog wanted to show you one more belt just for comparisons purposes.
So, well, pretty much.
Set these up though back the other way, Boog, because that way you can't really tell the size. So we can just kind of see, how they compare to each other to size and stuff. But we have a review on that belt on the channel already, and that's well worth checking out if you haven't got to see that dual plate. WWE Shop again, finally getting their act together and making the belt like it should have been made originally.
But if you guys want to see that if this actually won the belt of the year, then or our title of 2023, then make sure to check out that video to see if it did or not.
Absolutely.
Our 2023 Replica Championship ranking.
Yeah, that would be in the January's videos when we do our end of the year reviews and both. No, sorry. This one was in it. This one was not because we did not get it posted in 2023. It's actually going up probably sometime in March, I would have to guess, by the time we get it posted.
Yeah.
So there they both are. Yeah, you kind of see them side by side. Obviously, big gold, way much bigger belt. But man, just something about that winged eagle is just super special. Now, Boog wanted to...
So pretty much, this is kind of like your, I guess, let's see, the kind of like golden era championships next to each other.
Yes.
And then now we're going to get our attitude era championships next to each other.
Right, so this would be the one that replaced the winged eagle over there.
Yeah. We'll do both of them flat here. Old pancake over here.
Yeah. Again, another one for the WWE Shop that was not that particularly great, at least as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, the big eagle, as they call it. So, but yeah, there it is. Anything else to add on this one, Boog?
Yeah, no, other than WWE Shop, please remake this title. It desperately needs it.
Yeah, it definitely needs some help for sure. All right, everybody. Well, we hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, this is the Crumb Run from WWE Shop, the big gold. Let us know in the comments below what you think, what your opinions are, what your favorite belts are. And, share, like, all that good business. Definitely helps our channel out a ton. And we've been growing like crazy lately. Yeah, so we appreciate all the support.
And we actually hit, at the time of recording this, we recently went over 550 subscribers.
Absolutely.
Thanks to everyone that, to guys to get us there. And hopefully we might be able to right now it looks like we might hit 600 subscribers before even the summer.
Yes, so we're really excited about that. So appreciate all you guys' help with all the growth. It's been awesome. Yes. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one.
Like, subscribe, everyone. Bye.